Hi everyone, welcome back. I sincerely apologize for the scattered videos, but my personal life was and is still in turmoil. We finally got Dragonman into school, and for another 2 days I had to get up at 5 a.m. to drive the 50 kilometers to school, and then I had to hang around in town at about 38 to 42 degrees Celsius until 2 p.m. when the school finally comes out, pick him up and drive the 50 kilometers back. Pure hell, I tell you. I used the time to also look for a home, so on Tuesday we were finally contacted by an agent who said that she had a few houses for sale which she would like to show us. We drove all the way back into our neighbouring town, and she indeed took us around to about 6 houses and asked us to make a short list so she could make appointments for us to get in. So off we went, saw what we saw, and told her which 2 we would like to see on the inside. So on Wednesday I took Dragonman to school and had an appointment to meet the agent at 9 a.m. Got there and she tells me that unfortunately she could not get access and that she actually now have a third place she wants to show us, but we can only get access to all 3 of the properties on Friday. At about 10 p.m. on Thursday evening that is, she sends a WhatsApp to my daughter, not to me, saying that unfortunately all 3 those places have been sold. Now I'm asking you, within 1 day? How? This is the 3rd time this has happened to us. There's a house we are interested in, then we can't get in. Day after day we call, and no, there's always an excuse, we can't get in. And then suddenly it is sold. It does not make sense. And I don't think I have tears and nerves left. Anyway, almost worse than all of that, yes, impending homelessness is bad on the scale of bad. But my poor 84-year-old mother is not doing well either. And she did not even know who I was when I called today. And then her nurse took the phone and let me have it for not already being on the first plane or train, confronting her with the logistics and other issues. She thought it was cool to demand that I get my mother a full-time carer or move her to a frail care facility or then grow wings, fly and take care of her myself. Suffice it to say, I spent about 2 hours crying in my car in 40 degrees Celsius. When I got home, I had coffee and went to sleep. So yes, it is not going to solve anything, but at least it brought some temporary relief. I don't know when you'll get to see this particular video, likely on Saturday. So today being Friday, by the time you will see it will be yesterday. Something like that. Confusing, I know. But yes, that is what my week was like. Luckily, Dragonman have a spot on the bus next week, so I'll be able to catch up on all the latest news and speak to you all whenever I wish. Okay, I know I am seriously late mentioning Princess Catherine and the King's health issues. I am not wishing to make light of it, but many middle-aged elderly men have the same issue and need treatment or minor surgery for an enlarged prostate. I wish him well, but at the same time I'm sure the King will be well. I am, however, truly concerned about Catherine. A scheduled operation does not mean that it is less serious. It only means that it wasn't an emergency procedure like a burst appendix. The recovery period in hospital is rather long and thus concerning, but having said that, any operation on the abdomen is rather tricky and a very sensitive one for a number of reasons. And it could just be that they are taking extra care and playing it extra safe with Catherine. The recovery period of 3 months at home is also rather long, but as some of you will know, any procedure in that region comes with a dire warning not to pick up heavy things or to bend over, etc., etc. And that particular process of healing can indeed take weeks. I truly hope that whatever ails Catherine now will soon be a thing of the past and that Catherine will be her usual self in no time. I see the Harkles camp did not let the opportunity to make it all about them go to waste. I see some fringe publications and even a so-called royal reporter or two are saying Harry should come back to assist his father and the family, particularly because William will also be taking some time off. You know, when I read the vitriol some of these self-appointed royal reporters can put out into the ether and the printed media, I can just shake my head and wonder how many more crazies are there out there. If all goes well, the king will recover within a week or a week and a few days, and while he is recovering, he will not be sick and will still tend to his red box and phone calls and maybe even smaller, more intimate meetings. Besides, the more than capable Princess Anne will stand in for the king where she can. Then there is Edward and Sophie, who are more than capable, willing and able to fill in the gaps left by William and Catherine. I also hear Beatrice, as Councillor of State, is also ready and on alert and standby. Can anyone, royal reporter or not, tell me why or where old Pear, the grifter from Montecito, will be needed? Because try as I may, I cannot see it. He can stay right where he is. No one will need or miss him. That's for sure. As a matter of fact, his presence will likely just add more stress. I'm sure the royal family will do just fine without old NotAnAviator or Legend. And talking about that, in a few hours, maybe by the time you get to see this particular video, we'll know whether he actually had the gall to show up for that aviation award. If I was him, I wouldn't. But, you know, we know his wife. Anyway, I see old NotAnAviator or Legend has abandoned his libel case against the Mail on Sunday, on the very day he was supposed to hand over a list of documents, and allegedly this now leaves him with a £750,000 legal bill. £250,000 are the newspaper's legal cost, and then there is his own of £500,000. I mean, guys, you cannot tell me that Harry is bright or that he has any redeeming feature. Harry, the NotAnAviator or Legend, is as sick as 2 planks. Sorry guys, I feel bad calling someone stupid. We were taught as children not to call anyone stupid, but goodness, to instigate a libel suit and then walk away with a £750,000 legal bill is just plain stupid and does not say much about his legal team either. In my opinion, Harry and his legal team thought it was going to be a slam dunk because of who Harry is. But Judge Nicklin challenged them and demanded the proof. A challenge neither Harry nor his team could stand up to. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Anyway, guys, I'm going to catch up on the news, email, DMs, and other things over the weekend. So I will see you sporadically as I progress through the minefield of information and gossip. So until we meet again, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.